I'm Brigham Larson with Brigham Larson Pianos. The piano just came out of the shop. It's a 1906 Conway that we did a rebuild on, and it just turned out awesome. As I think all of our pianos do. In fact, we don't stop until it is to that point, both cosmetically and functional. So, this piano is, yeah, just no exception. You can see lots of other pianos that we've done. We do several hundred. We've done several hundred, if not over 1,000 restorations. We do about 100 restorations a year, so we're very good, very efficient, which of course keeps the cost reasonable for the level of restoration that we do. Okay, let's start with cosmetics, and then we'll move on to the guts, and then I'll play it for you. So cosmetically, the piano's gorgeous. It's a real statement piece, for sure, for a living room, or and that's really kind of what we specialize in. I fell in love with these pianos. By these pianos, I mean like the golden age of piano building from 1890 to 1930, kind of right in there. And this piano is an awesome statement piece. So you can see like the beautiful carving, and this is carving. I mean, it's so beautifully refinished. It almost looks plasticky, but it's not. That's real wood, and it's beautiful. You can see that done there, and the same thing carving on the legs here. It's just so well done that it's like perfect. These pedals here they're the original pedals, but they've been replated, and so there again they look like they're perfect. The keys, of course, when the piano came in, the keys were originally ivory, and these were originally a wood. The sharps were wood, and they were just so worn out as pianos from 100 and I guess almost 115 years ago, as they always are. They're just totally trashed. So we redo them, and we do beautiful work. If it's not coming across in this video, when the benchmark of good quality key work is that you can sight down it, and it's just a perfectly straight line. All of these notches where the ebony, the sharp comes in, there's a straight line along the notches. All of the notches are perfectly 90 degrees, right angle, and everything is just straight and square. And this piano very much fits that bill. Other cosmetic touches, of course, the brass knobs here, and this Conway decal. It is a replica of what was there originally 100 plus years ago, but it looks beautiful. Okay, so that's the exterior. Interior, we've done a lot of work. You can see in here all of the hammers are totally new, replaced. The dampers as well, all replaced. The bass strings, we actually originally rebuilt this piano, and we kept the bass strings original, and at its final tuning, I decided I didn't like the bass strings enough, and so we took off the bass string. The treble strings are great. They sound really nice, and you'll hear it in just a second here. But the bass strings weren't quite up to my standard. I was kind of on the fence throughout the rebuilding, and after the piano was totally rebuilt, I said no, the bass strings have to be redone, and so these are brand new, and they just sound awesome. Of course, the hammer butts have been redone. The keys have been redone. Not only the front cosmetics like I was showing you, but also the bushings. Lots of new felt throughout. So like the rest rail and the back rail, the balance rail, the front rail cloth. All of that has totally been replaced, among some other felt and cloth in there that has been redone. Of course, everything's been regulated and aligned and lubricated, tightened, so functioning is perfect, like it was 100 years ago, plus 115 years ago. Then down here is what's called the trap work, everything having to do with pedals. You can see that it just looks clean, clean, clean. That was all totally rebuilt. Usually when you look in there, it's full of cobwebs and dust and dirt and debris. But we take everything completely apart down to the very fine components, every last little nut and piece of felt. We redo all of that so it's in beautiful, perfect working order. Okay, so the only thing left on this piano now is play it, and it has a great tone, a nice, real power and projection. Good tone. One good thing to listen for, especially on older pianos like this, is the resonance, the sustain. If you play an octave, just kind of listen for how it projects and how it sustains. Kind of the overall tone quality, and that's part of what I was referring to a few minutes ago when I said when I first heard it after it was totally rebuilt. That's when I decided it needed new bass strings, because it didn't have that power that it has now. Okay, great piano. You'll find a good home, I'm sure, as many of our pianos have in the past. Check it out, please come in, try it, or try the other pianos that we've done. Check out the tour of the shop. I think we have an online tour, but it's always so much cooler to check it out in person. It's kind of like a candy store for the musician or the woodworker or the tinkerer. I love it. I am all of the above. So it's kind of my playhouse, I guess. And also shipping. If you're out of state, if you're not right close by here, shipping is surprisingly easy and convenient. We've shipped all over the United States, and it's surprising how reasonable and easy that process is. The address here is 1497 South State Street in Orem, or you can call the store at 801-701-0113. Thanks for watching.